Hello, so this is a quick tutorial and a demo to how to use SKYQ. So let me just show you how this works. So you probably got a remote like this. You may have one with the buttons on it. It's exactly the same demo, it's the remote slightly works different. You've got a demo on the remote on a separate video. Please have a look at that. So basically what you want to do, the home button takes you to your main interface. So if you press that, that takes you to this screen. Now the arrow buttons are here: up, down, left, right. So as you can see over here, if I press up, down, 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 it goes. So the little dark blue bar is where you're at the moment. So if I go up, TV guide, okay? So from the beginning again. So let's say you want to go watch a particular channel on your TV guide. So press the home button, use the arrow button to go up, and then you get TV guide. Now you can see all your channel listings over here, okay? Now if I press the right button, it further brings you to a category. So if you remember the old Sky, the categories were kind of sideways, so we've turned this the other way now. Yeah, so your categories are at the top: entertainment, etc, 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 and then you have the channels going down. Now here the categories on the side, and then you can go. So let's say you want to go old channels, and let's say you want to go and watch David Attenborough on 106. So you just scroll down and then press the select button. Over here it brings a little preview, and that's what's showing on that particular channel. If you want to make it bigger, go to the channel, press the middle select button over here, and it takes you there. Sooner or later, once you start using Sky, you'll be able to use your pad if you remember the number. So I've just been to 106 just now. So if I go 501, takes you to Sky News, 402, Sky Sports, etc, etc. So you know your channel numbers. Again, if you press the home button, and you have the SKYQ section. Now if you see over here, I watch EastEnders, my kids watch Trolls, and we watched this the other day, The Zookeeper's Wife. Once you start using Sky, it will customize it to your liking. So if there's a particular program that's a new series for you, how to lose weight well, I have not watched anything, probably because I watch a lot of food programs, that's why. But yeah, there's a lot of other stuff that it recommends to your liking. So once you start using it, maybe after a week or so, 7 days, it will pick up what you like watching. I'll recommend that to you. So let's say I'm on this menu here, I want to go back, just press left and it goes back. Okay, so into the menu, out the menu, and then if you want to just get out of it completely to the main screen where the TV is playing, there's a dismiss button. If you can see over here, yeah, square with the arrow going out, this one here, that's dismissed. That takes you straight out. Press the home button again. Recordings are where your recording stuff is. So again, ignore my collection of stuff because my family record this. We've got 4 boxes, so whatever they record in the other room also shows up in here, which is good. So I can actually go and watch anything I record here in another room, vice versa. So say for example, I click this, Inferno. At the moment I haven't watched it yet, but let's go to something I've watched. So let's say, I don't know, Sing. My son watches this every single day. So if I press select on that, for example, okay, and let's say I pause it here, okay, right, I've paused it. If I go to my other room and I go to a section where it says SKYQ, it will say continue watching. Can you see over here? Yeah, that will show in the other room. So wherever I've paused it, if I go into it, bang, that's where I've paused it from. Okay, now to go back, let's see, you can actually go dismiss, back, and then down. So let's show you Catch Up TV. Catch Up TV, probably you've used there. It was a feature that was there before. It's just nicer looking now. If I go to BBC iPlayer, you have all your sort of like stuff on BBC that's been broadcasted 7 days before, and you just basically go and press select on it, and it downloads it to your planner. What planner is now called Recordings, by the way. So I'm going to show you that in a second, but let's say I go to Hard Sun, for example. That you see here, it says to select to download and watch. I'll just press select and you'll start downloading it to my Skybox, yeah. And just like before, it downloads it to your planner, it downloads it to your recordings. So let's go back. Okay, now box sets again, with the SKYQ is very picturestic now, so you can see a lot. It looks like DVD covers, so it's a lot more appealing to the eyes. It's really nice looking. It's not like just writings anymore. You can see this is a kind of like a period drama, so the kind of cover shows you what it is about. Game of Thrones, very mysterious, kind of looking, very interesting if you haven't watched it. So yeah, again, if we go back, you've got your Sky Cinema, which is your Sky Movies, now label Sky Cinema, Sky Store. So if you haven't got Sky Movies and you watch movies once in a blue moon, for example, you can go into it and buy it and rent it over a couple of nights. So you can see over here, you've got buy and keep, different prices. Buy and keep is basically where you watch the film on Sky, and they also send you the DVD in the post as well. So it's quite handy if you want to make a collection. But if you're somebody that watches Sky Movies every day, like I do, obviously it's better to go for Sky Cinema. You get all in one and unlimited downloads as well. Dedicated Sky Sports section, so again, very picturesque. You can see a lot of stuff happening here with cricket, football, WWE, it's all there if you just click down. A lot of stuff there. And again, if you have an Ultra HD, for example, the 2 terabyte box, you have an Ultra HD section. Just make sure the Ultra HD is switched on. I'll show you that. I can show you that in a minute. I don't have an Ultra HD TV. I've got a slightly different TV. So yeah, the Ultra HD. So this Sunday, got a lot of stuff showing here. And this is all in Ultra HD. By sport, for example, you can go in here and you can watch cricket, for example, if you're a cricket fan. South Africa versus India highlights. You can basically press the select button over here, and that downloads it straight to your recordings again. So let's go back. And like I said, there's loads of stuff on here. Box office, so if you're a big boxing fan like I am, you'll have your box office stuff come up here. And like Anthony Joshua fight, it was on here. You can just download it straight to your Skybox. So dedicated kids section again. I've got a 3-year-old, and he looks at his pictures.
Here's your reminder.
Sorry, I had to pause it there for a minute. My Alexa gave me a reminder, reminding me that I have to go to bed. I'm joking, it's my kids. So what you have here is, again, I was saying to you, pictures, so,
What time today shall I remind you?
So Peppa Pig, you click there, and it takes you to all the Peppa Pig stuff. Very, very simple to use. This SKYQ is one of those systems where it is literally take out the box and very easy to use. So it doesn't need a huge tutorial. This is just a very simple guide on how to use Sky. I've gone onto the music section now, and it shows you sort of concerts, Sky Arts, loads of stuff on here. Very, very interesting stuff. If you love your music, go into pop, and then it would just basically open up a whole new section about pop, and it just goes on and on and on. If you go back now, if you go to your music section as well, you got your radio here. So if you love listen to, for example, Capital FM, Radio 1, just like before, you can go on there and watch it. Okay, now this is my favorite section, and this is new. So if I go to the online section, basically it has a lot of stuff on there. So if you've got an old TV that's got HDMI port, it turns your old TV into a smart TV, so you don't need to kind of like shell out thousands of pounds just to watch YouTube. Reason being is that if you go to online video, click to the right, go to the top where it says apps, and then you see over here it says YouTube. Bang, right? A lot of people love this feature. I love this feature because I don't have to press another source button to go to my TV or to go to a Fire Stick or Chromecast. It's built in here, and it's very, very easy to use. Yeah, Vivo music channel, as you know, it's got a lot of music on it, and Red Bull TV, there's a lot of extreme sports and whatnot. This is something very new, but yeah, YouTube has been a life changer for a lot of people, because a lot of people watch YouTube on their phone and they cast it to their TV, etc., etc. This has got it built in. Yeah. Again, if you go down to all the other sections, for example, food and drink section, one of my favorites as well, you've got recipes on how to make various kind of food, and it keeps rotating, so changing every day. You got loads of stuff on here. I mean, I'm just about to have my dinner, and looking at this now, I'm getting even more hungry. So you got Moroccan turkey pie. If you're a vegan, you got a 5 days of being a vegan challenge. There's loads of videos on there, quite interesting, not just how to make food, but lots of kind of diet videos and stuff like that, talking about food. You got fitness videos as well, so if you're on a New Year's resolution, you got very, very handy videos on here. You can actually, and there's always adding stuff on here. There was some kettlebell stuff as well here a few weeks back, so yeah, definitely have a look. Sports section on here, so again, like extreme sports or biking, loads of stuff on here. You can just have a mess about with it. And again, there's like quick laugh videos, So if you use stuff like Facebook or YouTube, you got people may send you like videos of people falling off chairs and whatnot, or dogs falling asleep, or babies laughing. There's loads of stuff on here, and it is interesting because it changes every day, and it's quite handy because you're not just watching TV, you've got all these other stuff to watch as well. And again, it's great for kids as well. They're always making slime videos and reviews and stuff like that. There's loads of stuff on here. Yeah, so have a mess about with that. There's loads of stuff on here. Again, settings section, don't worry about it too much right now. I did say to you earlier I was going to show you how to put your TV onto Ultra HD, and it only works if you've got the HDMI in the right socket. So most TVs have the HDMI for the Ultra HD and HDMI 1, but there was a TV the other day that someone posted up, the HDMI for Sony, I think it was, or one of the other TVs, Sony or Toshiba, one of them. The actual Ultra HD was HDMI 3. But the clever thing about this one, so say for example, right, my TV is not Ultra HD. So if I go into settings and then go down to where it says setup, okay, and then press right, and then go down to where it says audio visual. See over here, my picture at the moment is 1080p, so that's the maximum my TV can handle. However, there is a section over here where it says 2160, that's basically 4K. So if I go here and I press select, because my TV is an Ultra HD, see where it says we can't detect the Ultra HD screen. Basically, it's quite clever saying that your TV is not Ultra HD or it's not the right port. So if you know your TV is definitely 4K, change it over, put it into a different one, and do this again, and it will detect it. Okay, but it only works on 4K TVs, and you can only watch Ultra HD stuff when Ultra HD stuff is broadcasted. Okay, so again, there's loads of other stuff on here. Preferences, leave all this alone, okay, because this is set, and usually 9 out of 10 times people use this as it is. You don't need to change anything on here. Yeah. Again, the network stuff is on here, so just don't worry too much about it. That's on another video regarding network. This is just a demo about how to use Sky and the main interface of Sky. The brilliant thing about this is that there's a dedicated help section on here. There's all these videos on how to use. So imagine using your actual remote. It shows you how to use the voice control, which is on here. Again, this is on another video, but it's loads of videos, so it shows you how to use a nicer voice than I have on there. But people who know me relate to my voice much better, and also I can give you a lot of help on my channel as well. So do have a flick through all this. There's loads of other stuff as well. If you go to, for example, select, this is just a snapshot. If you go on here, it brings up loads of other stuff to do with Sky. For example, fixing a problem, you go to no satellite signal, checks, it shows you, if there's any bad weather or anything like that, if everything's fine, your property type, if it's communal, restart your Qbox. So it gives you little ideas and little handy tips. Sometimes if you have an issue with your Skybox, just like with anything else, phones, computers, just give it a reboot. So switch it off at the plug, switch it back on, leave it 5 minutes, and that should rectify the problem. There are some small quick fixes at home you can do that sorts the problem out. We had a couple of days of wind. I had it at home. My satellite signal went on my box. I literally turned the plug off, left it for a few seconds, turned it back on, and bang, it came back on. So that sorted the problem out. So yeah, so again, you've got help section over here, and my account section is everything to do with, for example, bills, how to reset your PIN, your payments and stuff like that. Most people do this online on sky.com. They sign in and they go to their account. Again, it's quite handy. You can see what your latest bill is. So yeah, that's basically it about Sky, to be honest. You got all your channels over here again. Like I said, once you start using your Sky, it is like riding a bicycle. When you first get it, you'll be like, oh my god, this is so difficult to use. If you've used Sky already in the past, you've probably used it for many years. This is very, very similar, and the reason being is that Sky have kept the concept of using Sky the same. So all your TV guide is here. Recordings is a bit more blatant as opposed to planner, catch up TV, everything else. It's more or less the same. It's a nicer looking menu, and what I would guarantee you is, say, use this for maybe like a couple of months or even a month, then go to one of your friends' houses or whoever it is and use the Sky Plus. You'll find it very odd because you know, this is a much more easier. We live in a world where everything looks like apps, a lot of drop down and easy to find stuff. Pictures, we relate to pictures very easier. So again, when you go back to the Sky Plus, they may feel, oh my god, how do you use this? You may struggle with it, which is surprising. You've only used this for maybe a couple of days, and the Sky Plus you've used for many years since it began. So yeah, have a mess about with that. Again, any other questions or issues or anything, please comment below and I'll try my best to help you out. Look after yourself. Bye bye.